Hey there everyone, and welcome back to... we're not really in Indonus anymore. We are now inside the moon that never sets. And this is the prairie. Okay, it's the grassland, but hey, it has the prairie music. Ah, the unicorn. One of the weirdest looking unicorns I've ever seen because they don't appear to have a face. They're just a body and their head is just a horn. But yeah, these unicorn enemies, they actually have a chance of dropping a healing rain. So if for whatever reason you want to grind healing rains, or farm healing rains I should say, you can get them from unicorns, although there's not really any reason to. Because at this point in the game, you don't really need any more healing rains than the ones the game just like gives you from bosses and stuff. Because all the bosses from here on out, healing-wise, they can easily be handled with healing breezes, or Maru's healing. And if you're a Miranda user, well, she's got you covered on that too. And now we're in Milsaso, it looks like. Or someplace snowy. It's starting to figure it out. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but... yeah. I'll just the game say it whenever it comes up. Hey, it's a rose. And so you abandon your kid. Wow, some mother you are. Hey, what's going on? Well, say hello to the Death Rose. So, yeah, this is a one-on-one fight. I'm trying to think of something to say here. I don't know, I guess it's not really that much of a spoiler to say this, but, I'm gonna say that, all the characters are going to have their own, like, one-on-one fight somewhere inside of the moon. And this is Miranda's fight. Now, the way these fights work is... They're a lot like, the Shirley fight, except in this case you actually have to attack them, but there will be some points where you can choose dialogue options, and you have to choose the correct options in order to actually win the battle. Most of the bosses are really easy, though, and the Death Rose is no exception, because it can barely hurt you. So yeah, no dialogue options there. But yeah, these bosses must be attacked. You can't just guard all throughout them or anything like that. Actually, I should throw the Psych Bomb X at this thing. This is probably going to do enough damage to technically end the fight, but we still have to get through all the dialogue first. Oh yeah, that easily did enough. So now that we've done enough damage to her, I think from here on we can just guard. Or maybe I need to attack. Okay, here we... So yeah, in order to end the fight... Also, give me 1 second, guys. I think the recording might have just done something derpy. Ah, yes, it derped indeed. Well, thankfully it didn't skip any dialogue. It's like, you know, after she, thanks you for forgiving her and stuff, you know, she just fades away. So since we know each character is going to be having their own special bosses, why don't you guys take a guess at what the other characters are going to be fighting? Or should I say who the other characters are going to be fighting? Anyway, let's... Oh hey, chest. Can't carry any more items. You know, I'm just going to discard all these attack items, because I really don't need them. Get rid of Frozen Jet, get rid of Downburst, Spectral Flash, Flash Haul. There we go. No comment. Not that I really care, but no comment still. I can't believe that's happened twice, like in a row. An item I throw away is an item I get back from a chest. Oops. This should deal enough uncharged. Easily. back in the bird nest looking area again. Looks like there's another path over there, but we can't get there yet. And now we enter... It's Bale! Did Rose just, like, slash Dart just to, like, prove that he can feel pain? Like, if that's really what happened there, then it's kind of amazing that Dart was just, like, unfazed. Hey, isn't that... Huh. Anyway, yeah, I would say the Moon That Never Sets is probably one of the most unique final dungeons I've ever seen in an RPG, because not only are there so many, like, different types of areas and stuff in it, you know, like, variety and area design and stuff, there's an inn. There's an inn, there's an item shop right here. We don't need any items. Shauna's theme. Must be that girl. Yeah, that guy won't let us through. Yeah, all this will make sense shortly. Well, I don't know how shortly, but it will make sense in due time. Now here is a shop we actually want to check out. Yeah, don't need that. But we can buy the halberd for Albert, get the basher for Maru, finally get an attack boost for her. Destroyer mace. This right here is, bar none, the most broken weapon in the entire game. I'll tell you how to break the Legend of Dragoon. Haschel at low HP with a maxed out Omni Sweep, which is his Ultimate Edition, with a Destroyer Mace. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, we can buy the Violet Dragoon armor. Yeah, you can buy, like, all the Dragoon armors here. Except for... No, you can buy all of them. Okay. Magical ring, spiritual ring, attack badge, guard badge. Yeah. We don't really... Actually, do I have a leftover Giganto ring? That would actually be really good to give to Maru. Whatever. I have enough money, I'll just buy a new one for her. Huh. I thought this place had panic guards. I guess not. Actually, I want to check that real quick. I'm sure I have enough. Okay, I have one... Surely I had more than one panic guard. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have 2 panic guards. That's enough. I'm checking that because we're going to need those panic guards later for something. You do not want to go to the end game without at least 2 panic guards. Interesting. Oh yeah, there is absolutely nothing over here. Which is kind of weird. Oh hey, it's a, I think that was the, I think that's the curse jar, or whatever. It's the one between the Death Frontier and Ulara, you know, the final, jar enemy. So, whatever it was, we've already killed it. Because there are no more special enemies at this point. The last special enemy you can encounter is the Rainbow Bird. Oh yeah, speaking of Rainbow Birds, those are here too. You can actually encounter them in the... Well, coincidentally, you can encounter them in the area that looks like a bird nest. You know, like just before you enter the Bale area. That right there is the final and pretty much biggest hint that Claire is Dart's mother. Yeah, obviously that was Claire. We've only seen her a bajillion times in flashbacks. Well, who can say? Whoa! Chill out, Claire. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Haschel's own daughter is his, moon boss. And she goes all demonic. And that's why we have to fight her. What edition am I using for Haschel? Oh. Yeah, even though Haschel's using a really weak edition, it shouldn't be an issue. See, the thing about these Moon, I believe they can be called trial bosses. I think that's what they're commonly known as. Because obviously this whole thing is like a sort of test in a way, but yeah, basically they're essentially trial bosses, but for all the trial bosses that the characters are going to face, it doesn't really matter if you haven't used them or not. Like, even if you've never used a character at all throughout the entire game, these bosses are kind of designed to be really easy. Like, I mean, like, you know, it's like if you got a really weak character with their first edition, yeah, I mean, the boss is going to take some time unless you just nuke them with attack items or something, but they're not really that hard, because none of them can really do anything that damaging, with a few exceptions. Claire included. She can do a certain something, which we should be seeing shortly. Yeah, that, the Four Gods Destruction move. Whenever she uses that, that will lower you to 1 HP, but I think she only uses it at specific points. Same goes for the other bosses that have a reduce your HP to 1 skill. I may be wrong on that, though. It might also be that they just do it like a set number of turns. Like, in Claire's case, she definitely never does it until you, you know, deal enough damage to trigger her first dialogue thing there. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Psych Bomb on her. And I'm not sure on this, but I'm pretty certain that she can never, follow that move up with another attack, because if she could do that, that would just be complete BS. Because there's no way you could survive that unless you get super, super lucky and, you know, have it miss. So I don't think that can actually happen. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. Nevertheless, though, every time I fight this boss, I'm always a little nervous because I'm always afraid that she's going to follow that attack up with, like, a regular attack and kill me. Like, I don't think it can happen. Okay, that scared the crap out of me for a second, because I was like, wait a minute, I healed Haschel, didn't I? Why is he, like, kneeling? Like, he's in critical HP. I thought I was gonna die for a second there. Whew. Okay, she's in the red, so we've almost got this. We just need to probably attack a few more times and get through the dialogue. Well, that missed. Okay, here we go. You just have to select Mind's Eye, Awaken. You know, it's kind of like the tests of courage in Aglis. Except they're boss battles. Counter. And so, Haschel has overcome his trial. I think I got that... Actually, I think I got the name Trial Boss from a walkthrough that I used in the past. I think it might have been Shotgun Nova's walkthrough? Not sure. Also, on the off chance that Shotgun Nova is actually watching this, hi. Back on my old channel, I know that you actually, like, watched some of my videos and stuff. I know you used to follow my LPs. I have no idea if you actually still watch my stuff. But if you're still out there watching, then hello and thanks for watching. Okay, can we go further down this way? I think this is where we need to go right now. Or maybe not. I think this just leads to some items. Also, I think this is probably the prettiest place inside the moon that never sets. It kind of reminds me of the undersea cavern from Disc 2. It's like a mix of the undersea cavern and I guess maybe the dragon's nest? That's just because of all the web, vein things in the walls, though. I guess it's kind of like the... I don't know, maybe a better comparison would be the undersea cavern and the limestone cave. Like, this right here reminds me a little bit of the path leading out of the limestone cave. And yeah, there's a chest. Flash Hall, something I totally needed. Not really. So yeah, it's clear that the moon is testing us with these trials. What could be its purpose? Why would it do that? What trials await us further ahead? I don't know, but I still suck at doing that addition. And it's pretty obvious at this point. I don't think they ever, like, actually elaborate further on it than what you just saw, but yeah, basically, the moon is obviously... I mean, this isn't even a secret. It's like the moon is obviously, taking their memories and their past and putting it before them. So it's like the inside of the moon is, like, modeled after the characters' various characters' memories and stuff, which is a really cool idea for a final dungeon, honestly. A dungeon made out of your character's memories and, you know, like, consisting of, like, the types of locations that you've visited all throughout the game. And yes, I know there's a certain other RPG that has a final dungeon exactly like that. However, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that RPG came out about 2 months after The Legend of Dragoon, so yeah. I'm not gonna say The Legend of Dragoon ripped it off. I don't think either one of them ripped each other off, unless they had, like, inside information about each other's games, and it's like one of them decided to rip the other off. I don't know. It's quite a coincidence, I think. But I think it really is probably just a coincidence. Anyway, I think this here would be a good spot to end this episode. So, see y'all next time.